as a human, I don't think we are taking enough actions as a human to stop all these crimes. So I'm not going to speak about the crime much, as more I'm going to explain to you as a human what is the meaning of crime. And the next part of my show today is going to be with Dr. Balqis Al-Alali. And Dr. Balqis Al-Alali is my guest on the phone, and we are going to speak about the recruitment and the employment issues overseas ladies experience here in the UK when they apply for a job. But again, I shall remind you that you are listening to Iman FM on 103.1 FM, and my studio hotline is 01142425200. And we are now during Ramadan. So what happened yesterday basically is nothing to do with us as Muslims, and as I told you, I'm not going to talk much about it because I'm really tired from keep repeating the same things. But I will read Al-Fatiha in my voice as a way to request peace and settlement for those souls who were victims for the crime. And starting with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. Why I'm reading Al-Fatiha? Because Al-Fatiha is a very clear message of our book Al-Quran, that we are the religion of peace. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Our all thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the Lord of the universe. And I've said this many times. This is not the first time. So He is the Lord of the universe. This means everything, everyone is included in the way that we worship Him. So the Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wouldn't accept the fact that we are killing each other by His name. And let me remind you, the first crime in the world, the worst crime in humanity, was a crime between Habil and Qabil. And Habil and Qabil, they were fighting not over the religion, not over their faith. They were fighting because one of them was greedy, selfish, and bad, and the other one was innocent and nice and kind. One of them had the loyalty and the other one didn't. So basically, the first crime in humanity wasn't related in any way to religion. You might say, well, the principle of it, that one of them offered, but the other one didn't offer. But Allah asked them to offer with the best they can do. And the greedy of that one, the greediness in his heart, led to the crime. So when you see a crime, look behind the scene. I know seeing the blood everywhere is very bad for us as a human, and I am really tired. And I believe you are. I believe you are very tired from seeing crimes every day on the TV. I believe you are tired from being worried about discrimination, for being worried about hating, about hatred sounds in the radio, in the TV, in the media, everywhere, in the school, in the university, in the street. I am sure we are all tired. And that's why we have to be united. That's why we have to make a decision and be united. It's a time now. It's a time to come united, to unify ourselves, to become one unit, and stop all these crimes and stop the people who are benefiting from the crime. What is behind the scene? Why? Well, we are fasting. Okay. You are fasting, darling. Yes, you are fasting. But did you follow the religion? Did you accept all what Allah says? Everything come in the Quran? Everything come in the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ speech? Have you studied your morals? Have you studied your practices? Before you blame others, why we don't start from ourselves? Why we don't correct ourselves at the beginning? I am as a Shahd, I can't make judgment on anyone because I am myself not good enough to do judgment. I had enough in my pocket. I had enough problem in my pocket. I have enough problem in my life. So why I don't take care of my life first? Correct my life. Correct my children. Correct my wife. Correct my husband. Correct my parents. Correct the practices. Do better. Why I'm looking for others, what they are doing? It's not my business. ادعو إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم. Negotiate, explain. ادعو إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة. Wisdom. We spoke last week about wisdom, and we said that wisdom wouldn't come without knowledge. How many of you read book? How many of you read Quran and understand the verses, the scripts of Quran? How many? How many of you think about what really Allah wants us to do? I told you when in this show from the beginning, guys, I told you the main purpose of us to be on the world is to build up, to develop, to create, to enjoy the sense of life and the meaning of life. But we are not. We are not doing this. Look to our communities. I saw yesterday a shocking video. I think Muhammad Shafaqat shared the video about Muslims guys ganging on the street. I think Muhammad, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me if I'm mistaken. But I saw about Muslims guys ganging in the street. Why, guys? I saw lots of children lying. I saw lots of women not practicing proper Islam. And those people who are busy in the kitchen now cooking food for Ramadan. Ramadan is not about food. Ramadan is about ibadah. So all this, why I'm bringing all these issues to you into the scene today, because I think we have a serious problem with our practices, with our understanding. I think we have a serious issue with the way we are thinking, the way we are developing our ideas, the way we are communicating with others, and others use this against us, and this is not good. I think I had received a call now from Dr. Balqis. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Dr. Balqis, are you with me? Hello? Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Balqis. I think we lost her. So going back to my point, yes, it's a time now, I think. You might say, well, Shahd, why you blame Muslims for this? I'm not blaming Muslims, but I'm telling you, correct yourself so no one has something against you to blame you. You know, we have this proverb in Arabic, is really nice proverb, and I will share it with you. This proverb is saying, if you walk straight forward, your enemy won't find anything against you. So if you are walking straight forward, Muslims, no one will find problems to blame it on your shoulders, to throw it on your shoulders. What you need to do first, you need to correct yourself. And start correction from yourself. Do not say, no, I'm fine. No, tell me, I can tell you, I can guarantee every one of us has a lot of problems. And I will start by myself. How many of us practicing hypocrisy every day? How many of us lying for different reasons? And we will find the excuses. We will find the excuses for lying. We'll find the excuses for telling, swearing, for being angry, for stealing, for cheating, for different things. I will take this call, please. Hello? Hello? Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Hello.
Dr. Balqis, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Assalamu alaikum, sweetheart.
Yeah, hi. Alaikum salam.
Thank you very much for being with me today. I know it's Ramadan time. I know you are very busy, but it's nice to have you on the other line.
Yeah, well, it's my pleasure, Shahd. Really, thank you so much for inviting me to join this program today and to share my experience, which is, it's, to benefit for others, sharing experience is, my topic is moment. So
yeah, it's part of your topic, isn't it?
My topic,
yeah. Balqis, before you start the conversation with you, we were talking about our practices as a Muslims. I know it's not the topic you are interviewed for today, but it's just highlighted and finish it so we can move forward toward our topic. And we were talking about the fact that we are, because of our bad practices as Muslims, we are opening the doors, if I am allowed to say this, for others to blame us for problems. And I think do you have opinion in this? What do you think, Dr. Balqis, about us Muslims having bad practices and this is the main gateway, others accessing to us and blaming us for things?
Yeah, well, let me just introduce myself first.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You are better
Yeah.
in this. Thank you.
Well, yeah, my name is Balqis Aladi, and I hold a PhD in knowledge sharing and organization culture from Salha University, which is recently in 2016. Well, from my experience, because I thought at the beginning, just after I finished my study, I applied for a doctorate extension scheme for looking for a job. So I thought at the beginning 1 year is enough to find a job anywhere at UK, but in fact, after my experience, it was really, really hard, and until this moment, I couldn't find any job yet, and my visa is about to expire. So it's there's many factors. Maybe it's of course it's about the religion, and it's about the nationality as well. It's play important role on applying for a job. Well, this is, I think, the main factors. This is the barriers actually for applying for a job.
Dr. Balqis, can I hold you in this? Can I hold you in this? Before we go ahead with the employment issue and the story of yourself as a foreigner lady from Libya who came here to complete her PhD, and you finished your PhD and you start to apply for a job. But before we go through this experience, I shall conclude what I've been saying before we open this conversation and say, oh my people, it's very important now to think about what we are doing, and I think it's a time. It's a time, and it's now, and not tomorrow, not after tomorrow. It's just now. It means now. It's in the moment, and I would like to close that topic, which I started before Dr. Balqis come into the scene, and then again I shall welcome Dr. Balqis in my show today, and Dr. Balqis is going to speak about her experience as a lady who came to complete her study and ended up with 2 months away from her visa. And until this moment she wasn't able to find her job, and we will discuss the reasons and what she thinks what happened with her and what she is seeing around her, and we'll learn from her experience. Dr. Balqis, my first question, when did you come to England?
2012, actually, October 2012, which when I started my PhD study.
Yeah, so you came in 2012, and have you been before in the UK, or this is your first time?
Yes. So when I did my master in 2010, and then I went back to Libya, and then come back to continue my PhD study.
And when did you finish your PhD study?
2016, October, basically October 2016, yeah.
Dr. Balqis, do you have a family here or you are by yourself?
Yes, I'm married and I got 3 children.
You have 3 children.
Yeah.
What age are they?
They are 11, 15, and 17.
So you have basically teenagers, yeah? Children, the
Yeah, yeah.
teenagerhood. And they were in the schools here for a long time, yeah?
Yes, they are, yeah.
Dr. Balqis, how do you survive day by day financially, if you don't mind me asking you?
Well, thank you. This is very critical issues that we face because, during this year, just without any sponsorship and without any work, so we just buying the bond from and bringing bond from Libya, so which is very very expensive. It's really really hard, especially my husband hasn't got a job yet, so it's really hard to manage financially. I just got a small project with my previous supervisor, which helped me a bit, as a research assistant in the same school which I got my PhD from Built of Environment School in Salha University. So, but this is not enough for the life expense and with the 3 kids, and it's really really hard and critical.
Dr. Balqis, let's speak about the process of application form. How many application form have you filled until now? You've been a year trying to find a job, yeah?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't know.
It's 10 months now, haven't you? You have been 10 months now trying to find job for yourself.
Yes, I tried everywhere. At the beginning, I started only around Manchester where I live, but then I decided to apply anywhere in the UK, and recently I tried to apply even out of the UK. So
whereabouts? Where did you apply for?
Well, I applied in Hong Kong because I don't know.
You applied for Hong Kong. What do you want to do in Hong Kong, Dr. Balqis?
Well, because we got a chance. There is a visitor came last month in Salha University, and he presents there is a position in Hong Kong University. So I've just tried to. Maybe we have this opportunity, we never know, because the time is flying and my visa is about to expire in September, so there isn't any chance I don't have, to be honest, I don't have the feeling that I can get a job here in the UK. I feel disappointed about this point, to be honest.
Dr. Balqis, let's help the audience understand the process, because a lot of our audience, maybe they are self-employed, and maybe lots of them housewives, they didn't go through the application form. And what is the process of application form? Say you want to apply for X position, and what is your main target? What do you want to work for? What do you want to do yourself?
Well, the position in the academic, academic, that means either literature or or research or research fellow. So I'm looking for this kind of area, academic position actually. Well, the application, the problem is it's really it's a long process, and it's there's around between 9 or 11 pages to be filled, and it's complicated, and you feel like it takes long than sometimes a week to fill the application, and you feel like you are not satisfied about it, and you feel like it's just because it's not the questions, and it's just repeated questions, and you need to repeat yourself again. So you feel like it's not interested, to be honest, for filling this kind of application. And then by the end, when you come to the last page, and you find that they ask about your nationality, your visa, your religion. So you feel like they will start to process the application from the end, not from the beginning. So
I like your
yeah, this
honesty,
is what
Dr. Balqis. I like your honesty because I've heard this from many ladies, to be honest, saying that when it's an academia and you go to the academy to apply for a job in the universities, and especially for a research assistant or lecturer or teacher in the university or even in any type of job, they are looking from back the last page, which is about the equal opportunities to make the decision about you.
I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know if I'm true or not.
One of my friends said, I like to leave it mysterious, and then she leaves it blank. She doesn't complete it. I prefer not to say because she feels that this is the way she can just make them motivated to interview her. But she said otherwise they will just escape
Well,
her.
but sorry, Shahd, but it's electronic, version. So you have to, you must maybe. I think you must. You can't. So there is no way to
escape it. There is no way to escape it. Yeah.
Yeah. But what interested me when I saw the application for Hong Kong University, it's just 2 pages. It's really direct and easy. So I don't know why the difference between both of the processes. Maybe it's related to the country or the rules or regulation or. So it took just a few hours, not few days. I mean, this is really
So you found differences. You found differences between filling application form to apply for a job in the UK and filling application form to apply for Hong Kong.
Yes.
What are the major questions they ask for Hong Kong?
It's just direct question. Your experience, your experience, your qualifications. That's it. It's really, direct question.
Straightforward question.
Yeah, straightforward question. Yeah.
What is the general atmosphere, Dr. Balqis? I know you have lots of friends who are. I mean, in universities these days, the Arab and overseas students who are doing their PhD and master is greater in any way than English student or other overseas student. Do you agree with that?
Yes, that's true. Yeah. I just I just realized that catching a job and catching opportunity is all about the relationship, basically networking. It's really playing important role in this kind. Otherwise, just applying without networking without any relationship. It just I believe that it's just waste of time.
Do you see this with me? One of my colleagues said, Shahd, it's equal to nepotism, and she said it's not nepotism like directly, but it's something like when you have a reference and they want to prove that you have someone in the university who can support your application. And I don't know if you agree with this or not. When you say networking, then you mean that you should know someone in the university to be able, or in the institution, to be able to direct you maybe or give you credit. Dr. Balqis, we need to go for advertisement. I maybe need to delay this question until the advertisement finishes or until we have a news as well. Do you mind keep you on the line?
All right, okay.
No, I'll just keep you on the line, Dr. Balqis, and then I will go to the advertisement, sweetheart. So we are going to the advertisement now, and then we're coming back to Dr. Balqis.
Together, we will learn and teach the beauty of Islam this Ramadan, only on Iman 103.1 FM.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मेरे बहनों और भाइयों मैं आपके लिए खूबसूरत प्रोग्राम लेकर आती हूं जिसका नाम है अकीदत के फूल विद शाहिद रसूल आप सुनते हैं हर मंडे को 11:30 से 1:30 बजे तक सिर्फ ईमान एफएम पर
Sahara Kenya project, a dream that belongs to a retired elderly couple. We need your support to feed the poor and give those in need a chance to stand on their own feet. £50 can feed a family for 1 month. Show the difference you can make during this blessed month of Ramadan. For donations, please contact 07927 618 410 or visit saharakenyaproject.com.
Raja Brothers, Raja Brothers,
Raja Brothers, Raja Brothers,
Raja Brothers, Raja Brothers.
भाई कौन हैं ये राजा ब्रदर्स?
ग्रोसरी की दुनिया में एक शाहकार राजा ब्रदर्स, जहां दस्तयाब है आटा, चावल, मसाला जात, ताजा सब्जियां, इस्लामी किताबें और बच्चों के खिलौने, जो एक बार आए वो कभी ना भूले.
Raja Brothers, specialist in authentic foods. 299 Stanford Road, Darnell, Sheffield. 0114 244 1970. Raja Brothers.
The Carpet Stop continues to bring you even more amazing offers with free fitting available on hundreds of carpets, free home visits and estimates, and great offers on beds and mattresses. So if you're in need of carpets, laminate flooring, vinyls, rugs, beds or mattresses, pay us a visit at Greenland Road, Darnell, Sheffield. Telephone 0114 261 6888 or visit us at thecarpetstop.co.uk. Special offer for our listeners. Free underlay on selected ranges.
The Carpet Stop for the best on the floor price.
जुलो जुलो जुमेरा जुलो.
क्या दुबई की बात कर रहे हैं?
नहीं नहीं, जुमेरा स्पाइस रेस्टोरेंट.
नाम तो बहुत सुना है, वहाँ क्या खास है?
देसी रवायती खाने जिन्हें की खाई कहते हैं मुल्खानी याद ताज़ा हुई जाए.
सुना है शादी ब्याह और सालगिरह के लिए आउटडोर कैटरिंग भी करते हैं.
बिल्कुल सही बुझे आए. इसने नाल-नाल हाउस स्पेशल कराइयां ते बाल्टी डिशा देसी स्टाइल. स्टार्टर विच लैम्ब चाप्स, चिकन बोटी, लीवर टिक्का ते चिकन काबली.
Jumeirah Spice Restaurant, 1 The Common, Actors Sheffield, 01142 467 238.
Ikra, South Yorkshire's premier lifestyle store, is now open. Committed to providing you with traditional and contemporary Islamic merchandise from around the world. We stock gift items, clothing, perfume, books, health and beauty products, and much more. Embrace and experience our stunning products by visiting us at 596 Atcliffe Road, Sheffield S93QS.
क्यू एजुकेशन वेलफेयर ट्रस्ट आजाद कश्मीर के इंतहाई गरीब पसमानदा इलाकों के गुरबा, मसाकीन और जरूरतमंदों के लिए अपनी खिदमत पेश कर रहा है. इस बाबरकत महीने में ताउन की अपील की जाती है. अपने अतियात, सदकात, खैरात और ज़कात क्यू एजुकेशन वेलफेयर को देकर इल्म के चिराग को रोशन फरमाएं और अपनी दुनिया और आखिरत को बुकाए नूर बनाएं. मज़ीद मालूमात के लिए 07444 636 006 पर राब्ता कायम करें.
This is your local community station, Iman FM on 103.1 FM.
You're listening to Iman FM. Time for the news.
12 people have been arrested following last night's terror attack in London. They were held in Barking to the east of the capital. A number of addresses are being searched there, including what's understood to have been the home of one of the attackers. He and 2 other suspects were shot dead by police after a van was driven at pedestrians on London Bridge and people were stabbed in Borough Market. Our Home Affairs correspondent Mark White is in Barking where those addresses are being searched.
At 7 a.m. this morning when police armed officers arrived here en masse and smashed their way into the property here, detaining 4 men inside that property and 1 woman who we understand was released a short time later.
Martin and Susan's hotel was evacuated.
The policemen were very anxious for us to move as quickly as possible. They kept saying, go faster, go faster. They just wanted us to get away from the area.
All the time we had policemen round us telling us where to go. Yes. So from that viewpoint, you didn't really have time to think, I'm frightened. You just wanted to get away.
It's the 3rd deadly terror attack in Britain in as many months. Theresa May says enough is enough and that the UK's counter-terrorism strategy needs to be reviewed. Dozens of people are also injured. They're being looked after at 5 London hospitals and many have life-threatening injuries. Gerard Valls was in Borough Market where one of the incidents took place and threw bottles at the attackers.
The police are going the wrong way. I could hear them going to where it actually first happened, but they'd already left that scene. There was in the market. So I thought, if they follow me and they chase me, I can get them out onto Main Road. The police can either shoot them dead, or they can obviously get them on the ground and get control of the situation and save people's lives.
The Prime Minister says last night's incident wasn't linked to the Manchester bombing, nor the one in Westminster in March. The Union flag is flying at half-mast above Downing Street. National campaigning for the general election has been suspended, but it will resume later ahead of Thursday's vote. That's the latest. I'm Tanya Snuggs.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are listening to Iman FM again, and the show is Learning is Gaining. Of course, in Learning is Gaining, you will always, when you always learn, you will always gain. And this is the main message of Learning is Gaining. That if you remember, I told you. Dr. Bilqis, are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Dr. Balqis, we finished the news now, and we are going back to the show, but I shall remind my audience with the main principles of the Learning is Gaining. Learning is Gaining, Dr. Balqis, when I made this show, I made it with the principle that whatever we learn from, we will gain. And we will gain only when we share our ideas, when we share our experience, when we share our thinking and our thought. So we will be able to visualize, if you want. I don't know if you agree with me or not as well, but my perspective is that we visualize our ideas and our thoughts, and we tell others about our stories. And maybe when someone tell you his or her own story, you will be able to learn from that story more than anything else. Do you agree, Dr. Bilqis, with me? Do you agree?
Yes, totally. I agree with you, Shahd, because because we learn from our mistake, and we learn also from others' mistakes. So this is really important. This is the key, process of learning. Just learning from others. It's especially when sharing the experience. It's really important because we all face problems and barriers. So just sharing the experience, and we can avoid many mistakes in the future.
In your research, Dr. Balqis, you focused on knowledge sharing, haven't you?
Yes.
So I will use this opportunity now. I will use this opportunity now to ask you, Dr. Bilqis, about the importance of knowledge sharing from your perspective as you finished your PhD and you've been in the academia. I believe you've been a senior lecturer in your country, in Libya, aren't you? Yes.
Well, I really benefit from sharing the knowledge during my PhD journey, because sometimes you find many questions and many inquiries you can't reach the answer. But when you talk and you discuss with others, with other experience, with other different basically disciplines experience, you really can reach the answer. You can reach your inquiry. It helps a lot. It helps me a lot actually in my PhD journey, especially.
Let's speak a little bit to explain to the audience about what is knowledge sharing, Dr. Bilqis. What do we mean by sharing our knowledge? What do we mean by what the knowledge word means? What the sharing means to you?
Well, in a simple way, knowledge sharing is exchange knowledge with each other, exchange experience, thought, opinions. So this is, in simple way, the meaning of knowledge sharing.
Is there any harm when we share? Is there any harm from sharing it?
Well, in my opinion, there isn't, because you share your knowledge. It's just basically sharing is caring. So it's just it's
I like that sharing is caring. Yeah.
Yeah. So just it's like you be like helpful. You be cooperative with others, sharing and like working with the team. It's all these things. It really help us actually. if we think about it positively.
Dr. Bilqis, do you believe that a human, as a human being, love stories? Do you love stories, Dr. Bilqis?
Well, yeah, because story, when we learn about the story much more, other process, because story is it will be kept in your mind forever. So it really, helps.
It will stay for you in your mind.
Yes. You can learn from it. Yeah.
Why it stay in our mind, Dr. Bilqis? Do you think?
Well, because you can put yourself in that story. When you put yourself in that story, so you can understand it in depth and realize the process during this story.
So you are saying that when you are engaged with the story, people engage with the story, and when they are engaged in the story, then they will be able to see how the experience look like at that time, and they will, if they experience anything in the future, they will learn from that. Is this what you mean?
Yeah.
Dr. Bilqis, going back, we are speaking about different things today, so I hope my audience is going to enjoy this show. Going back to your story with the application forms and to find a job for yourself. Have you tried to, for example, look somewhere else except the universities and except the academia, Dr. Bilqis?
To be honest, no, because I don't know how to start in the other side. It needs someone there and someone basically help you to apply on other, for example, companies or any institution, and also from my experience, I don't have much experience in management, so it will be hard to fill out the part of experience in those positions.
Dr. Bilqis, what do you think it should happen to fill the gap and find a way to help you and help others? Because I will, sharing my experience to you, I found it very difficult at the beginning. Although when I first came here to England, when the first time I put my feet, as we say, on in England, I was able to find a job for myself. But it wasn't in the academia at the beginning. And then when I finished my PhD, the situation became more complicated because a lot of application form has been filled, and I have filled about 120 application form to be able to find myself in somehow a job. So I understand totally what you are saying. But
sorry, I need to just add one thing, because it's not only just applying for a job. Because when what's the purpose of the job? For example, for me, the purpose of a job is to switch off the visa from tier 4 to tier 2. So this is which is they have special condition in terms of the full time, and not everywhere you can sponsored by. So it's also other issues. Not just applying for jobs.
What are other issues you are mentioning here, Dr. Bilqis? Can you clarify, please?
I mean, for example, in terms of apply for a job for the visa, so it should be that the job is from institution like big companies, from universities, colleges. You can't work anywhere else. For example, I found a job in schools, but they can't sponsor me for the tier 2 visa. So this is the point here.
Oh, so you are saying the limitation of the visa as well, preventing you from accessing to other jobs. This is what you are saying.
Yes, for example, I can find sometimes it's easy to find part-time job in university or somewhere, and I can, it will be fine even for the salary. It's fine for the part-time job, but for applying the visa, they didn't accept it, the just part-time job. So this is the limitation as well.
That's interesting. So they are giving you the visa, but they are not giving you enough visa to apply for different jobs.
So this is other issues, the limitation for it's all about the visa. It's not like just need a job for, just for, job. It's about to apply for the visa, extension my visa actually.
Dr. Balkis, what is your recommendation? What do you think should happen? How, for example, what are other things we can do or we can talk to people about doing to improve the current situation?
Well, it will be, different from case to others because everyone has different circumstances and different conditions. But for example, for my situation, if I realize from the beginning I'm gonna to stay more and I need to apply for a job, I was just started working from first year at the same university, so even as a volunteer. So starting working with the same institution, it might help you to get more opportunity to work on that the same institution. This is my opinion. I don't know if
Dr. Balkis, you said you want to stay here. Why do you want to stay here in the UK? Why you don't go back to Libya?
Well, the situation now is really bad during this period, and for my kids actually because they are in the critical age of learning and education basically here. So I'm just trying to keep them educated here in UK, maybe more 2 or 3 years. Then we will see what's happening.
Do you think that the education your children spend on the time, the time of education your children spend in Libya was bigger than here or shorter? Which one was longer? Here or
What do you mean by time?
How many years your children spend in education in Libya and how many years they spend here?
Yeah, I think here is less than Libya. Less, maybe 2 years less. Well, yeah, but especially for my kids, they are about. For example, my daughter just she's now in the college, so she just have 1 year extra to gain a level, which is very critical. Period. Also, my son in year 10, so he just 1 year to get GCS. So this is the critical age, basically, making me fighting about to stay even 1 year extra, just or 2 years, just to pass this period of their education.
How bad would be if you weren't able to stay here? How bad that would be in your situation, in your children's education? How bad that would influence on your life, Dr. Balkis?
I want to get your question.
How bad going back to Libya would influence on your life? How bad?
Well, starting with there isn't any salary over there if I'm gonna to back to my work, and also for the security, for the safety, for everything. So comparing with this thing here at the moment, it's really totally different, to be honest. Yeah.
So you are looking for the safety of your children by staying here. You are looking for better education, and you are looking for a job so you can keep your children safe and secure. And you are not have you thought about to be applying for asylum? It's asylum seeker. Have you thought about asylum? No. Why, Dr. Balkis?
Well, I believe that if somebody is within, the little kids, it will be better than, the age of the kids is really, important to make a decision because they got their, opinion, their decision as well. Unlike when they are just little for 5 years, 4 years, they don't know about, what happened. So this is the main issue for me as well.
It's your children's opinion. They are not accepting it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Balkis. Would you like to add anything else, Dr. Balkis, to today's show?
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Shahd, for inviting me for this show and giving me this opportunity to share my experience. And hope everyone have better life and better future for their families, and that's it.
Inshallah, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having, for accepting my invitation today and for sharing and for the honest sharing of your experience today. And inshallah, I wish you all the best with your application forms. And I wish you don't go to Hong Kong, though.
Yeah.
I hope we can keep you here. I hope we can keep you here, Dr. Balqis, but it's not my saying, unfortunately. It's not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
You too. Assalamu alaikum, sweetheart. Assalamu alaikum. So basically, I had Dr. Balqis with me on the TV, on the telephone, on the phone, and she was speaking about her experience with applying for a job. Now, let me tell you the stories I've seen around. This is Dr. Balqis. She spoke about her experience, and Dr. Balqis, she's one of the bright women I knew, and she's very motivated, very committed, and she shows high commitment behavior, and she is attitude, and she is a really hardworking woman, and until this moment I know she's struggling to find position for herself to be able to survive with her 3 children. As Dr. Balqis said, this is not only the story of Dr. Balqis, but there are lots of stories there, and I've seen a lot myself. So I will tell you this story. A few years ago, I've met a lady from Saudi Arabia, and that woman was really different types of women which I usually meet from Saudi Arabia. This woman was very independent. Usually ladies from Saudi Arabia are a little bit depending on their male, but that woman, and that is not to generalize, this is what my perspective basically, and because of the culture in Saudi Arabia is male culture more than female culture, but lots of Saudi ladies, they were able really to make their own line and to work very hard to work out their life and to make the best of it, especially when they come here to the UK, because they have more open spaces and more flexibility. So that lady I've met, she was a hero to me, because unusual to see a Saudi lady who is involved in politics, a Saudi lady who is telling her opinion clearly and honestly about politician, about religion, about issues happening in life. So that lady was really different to me, and I've started to, she became my friend, and we started to build up a good relationship together. And by the way, she is a very good writer. She writes in a very good way, and she is able to express. I think writing and expressing ideas is very much connected. So those people who are able to express their ideas and able to think and able to negotiate are those people who are really able to write down and tell the story in a very straightforward and in a clear way. So I think if you want to be a writer, first of all, I'm talking here about my experience with that lady. So I thought if you want really to be a good writer, first of all, you have to free your mind. And what I mean by freeing your mind is like to open your mind to different possibilities and to listen to others. So the story of that lady, that she was doing her PhD in education, and she wasn't married, and that makes the situation more complicated as well, because when she is married, then people will think, well, yeah, she is under an umbrella of a man, and that gives her credit, unfortunately. But that lady, she wasn't married, but she has very good father in her life, and that father gave her all the trust, gave her all the freedom to act and to make actions and to make decisions. So that lady started to express herself openly, and started to learn and started to develop in her education, and she was able to complete her PhD in education in very good way, in very good standard, I mean. But when it comes to find a job, She couldn't. First year she applied for second we call it professional visa, where you can stay for a couple of years. So after these couple of years, you can if you find a job, then that's fine. If you can't, then you go back to your country. During these 2 professional years, you need to find a job so you will be able to financially support yourself. So that lady was really struggling to find a job for herself for one reason, because her passport was Saudi. And every time she was applying for a job, she was rejected, really taking in consideration all the great experience and great skills she had. She had very good management skills, so she applied for an organization where she can be a manager or can be a senior manager. She couldn't get anywhere. She applied for the academia and to find a job for herself in the university. She couldn't get anywhere. She applied for a research. She couldn't get anywhere. Because why? Because she didn't have the connection Dr. Balqis spoke about. What we mean by a connection is like to create for yourself network and to have people in a scene who would know you and give you reference. And this idea of referencing to me is ridiculous, because when you give, of course you have to have people who know you and they can write good things about you, but it doesn't show in my opinion, it doesn't really it doesn't need really the main purpose of it. It's not referencing only. It's to make. I don't want to make judgment here, but to me, it's like you give a credit to someone, and it's kind of nepotism to me. And I didn't like it, this idea. Although I think there are different ideas that can be used in developing the application form for work better than referencing. And reference idea, first reference and second reference and third reference. And as Dr. Balqis said, sometime when you are submitting your application form online, if you didn't complete all the sections, then you won't be able to submit it. It's like it become obligatory to submit. It's not optional. At that time, when my friend was applying for the job, that was about 2010. She didn't apply for electronic version. She applied for paper version. And when it come to her equal opportunity page, where you fill your ethnicity and your religion, your background, she said, I'm not going to complete it. I will leave it as a mystery this time. And she was correct. She applied for one of the universities here, and she left the last page on her application form blank. She didn't complete it. And because she didn't complete it, they wanted to be a mystery for the people who are looking for the application form. So she has been invited for the interview. She rang me when she was accepted. She was laughing over the phone, and she said, "Did you see, Shahd? I was able to get to the interview stage." I said, "Well, congratulations, well done." And then I told her, "What are you going to do now? Are you going to hide your identity?" And she said, "No, I'm not going to hide my identity, but I'm going to apply I'm going to go to the interview and see what are going to happen there and prove myself there. I will convince them that I deserve to take that job." And I congratulate her for her her strong attitudes, and I congratulate her for her self-esteem and self-respect to herself. And I told her, "You go ahead. I will tell you what happened after we go to the advertisement, so please stay with me on Iman FM. You are listening to Learning is Gaining, and of course Iman FM on 013.1 FM, and the studio hotline, as you know, is 01142425 the advertisement will go now, and inshallah after I'll come back from the advertisement, I will tell you what happened in the interview with my friend, and if she gets a job or she didn't. And then now to the advertisement.
Ramadan
Iman FM with you 24/7 in the month of Ramadan. Keep listening on 103.1 FM at imanfm.com or on TuneIn Radio app.
इंसानी जिंदगियों को जुल्मत के अंधेरों से निकालकर रोशनी की मिराज पर ले जाने का जरिया ये औलिया कराम हैं इन्हीं औलिया कराम के हालात व वाक़यात पे मबनी प्रोग्राम अल्लाह के सफीर शाहिद शबीर चौधरी के साथ हर बुध की दोपहर 2 बजे सिर्फ रेडियो ईमान 103.1 FM पर
In a world where accident claims are poorly managed and the referral fees paid are so low, and just when all hope is lost in the city of Sheffield, a hero emerges. A hero so powerful, one phone number is all you need. A hero named Mr. Compensator. For your referral fee of £2,000, call Mr. Compensator now on 0114 3863 386. Terms and conditions apply.
Grand Designs Rotherham is now open. The region's designer sofa and bedroom centre and lighting outlet. We're at the A630 Masborough Street roundabout, Rotherham, near Exercise for Less Gym, Greasborough Street, located at the former Charlie Brown's premises. The trade centre offers factory prices direct to you with over 80% saving on recommended retail prices. Call 01709 836 929.
मैं जा रही हूँ द बाजार में
For a great happy shopping day, visit the bazaar. You will love the new bazaar.
जहाँ पर हर तरह के नए फैशन अच्छी कीमतों के साथ खुले हैं.
Visit the bazaar at Syme Street, BD1 3RB, former Rawson Market.
Open every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also every Wednesday at Leeds Kirkgate Market.
The bazaar, जहाँ आपको हर किस्म की चीज मिल सकती है.
The bazaar. Ooh yeah. मेरा नाम आयशा है और मेरा ताल्लुक कश्मीर ऑर्फन्स रिलीफ ट्रस्ट मीरपुर से है. कोर्ट एजुकेशनल कॉम्प्लेक्स जरीकस मेरे ख्वाबों की जन्नत जहां बेहतरीन देखभाल, आला तालीम, बेपनाह प्यार और मेहरबान शफकत हम सबको हासिल है. अब फेज 2 में 500 बच्चों और बच्चियों के लिए रिहायशगाहें बन रही हैं और इसके लिए 9 करोड़ रुपए चाहिए. मुझे यकीन है आप मायूस नहीं करेंगे.
कश्मीर ऑर्फन्स रिलीफ ट्रस्ट 0300 123 774 court.org.uk.
Iman FM on air 24/7 365. We're ready to help you promote your business to your target market, from airtime campaigns to program sponsorship, social media interaction to online campaigns that'll reach your customers quickly and effectively. Call us now on 0114 242 0551 or email info@imanfm.com and let's get things happening to your business with Iman FM.
ओ दोस्ता ओ मेरी स्पीडिंग टिकट है मैं क्या करा तू खान सोलिसिटर्स की कॉल कर उना कोल स्पेशल टीम ही जेडी रोड ट्रैफिक केसेस रेड लाइटां नो इंश्योरेंस तो किनी के इमिग्रेशन फ्रॉड मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग पर्सनल इंजरी क्लेम्स सिविल लिटिगेशन तक कत्ल दे केस भी हल करने ने ते जे तुसा समझो कि पुलिस तुसे नाल कोई ज्यादती कीती है ते ओ कंपनसेशन भी दुआने ने ओ खान चढ़ा माड़ी जान
Khan Solicitors 351 Abbeydale Road Sheffield 0114 258 3399.
Your voice, your choice. You're listening to Iman FM.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I like this message. Your voice, your choice. Yeah, it is. And let me tell you something before. I wanted to play nasheed for you. But before I play the nasheed, I want to tell you something really important about this. Your voice, your choice. You know, whatever we say, we are responsible for. And I've seen a lot of people just bringing out of their mouths random words, and these not random words. They say we were joking. I will come back to this after we listen to Maher Zain and Ya Nabi Salam Alaik.